Do. Okay, hopefully this is working alright. I hope. But welcome in, mate. You are first indeed. I mean, you even made it in before my chatbot thing did. I'm good, can't complain. Actually, gonna try something different today. I hope it's alright. Alright, see, how are we, mate? Welcome in. Did you upload that short in the end, by the way? Or you're holding for tomorrow? Can't lie, I'm very nervous about playing this because it's either going to be really good or really terrible. Ah, okay, I get you. Just have a quick click on that. Shorts. It's not showing actually. For some reason. For some reason it's not showing on your channel. Did you make sure it was public and not private?
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one
I
simple
get you.
rule?
Watching the game and stream winning.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like
I'm
any
hoping
other
this
job.
is actually a
Go
banger of a
steady,
game.
Go safe. Go home.
I've been waiting for this for a
full of
while.
Credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock, except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental.
And the reviews have been mostly
Very
positive.
helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
Now my
That's
bot
why I
kicks
keep
in.
him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats
So
itself.
just gonna make it and I had to redo the whole thing that I made. That's happened to me a couple of times.
He's just a big
It's frustrating when it does.
There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
I have to say, first impressions just from graphics alone, this looks really nice.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eats
It does,
enough of the
doesn't it?
bleach. don't
I
feel
can't
like
lie, I've
buried
been
alive
waiting on this
today.
for a long time. I've followed the progress for a couple of years now.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this game size is like 126 gigabytes as well.
Know what I love
Apparently,
about
there's
working
60
in
hours of main
this
story
place?
alone.
Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies?
Now, I haven't looked into too much on it, so I'm going to be completely going in on the dark, as in gameplay-wise and that.
Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up!
Yeah, well, it's done by Bethesda, who are the guys that make all the Fallout series, so I have high expectations, despite the likes of Fallout 76 being a bit of a dud.
You get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
Now, one thing I do know from reading on a couple of the reviews,
Well,
apparently
okay
it's
then.
slow to get started.
Call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal
Okay,
deposits
didn't
are
mean to
in
actually
that
close the
cabin.
thing. I wanted
I'll
to
shout
grab
out
that
when I
instead.
need you.
Okay.
You think we'll be done here soon?
I have no idea what the controls even are, so.
I hear this is
No, that mining pro already.
I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
How'd they sucker you to join? Ball.
Get ready for
It says mining pro. He's, absolutely butchering it. Forgot to ask you, any big signings for today for you?
Come on. It's time. You're with me.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go.
You know what you're saying? Was there any signings for you today in the
Ella,
market?
get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
No worries, it's all Biddy. You're alright.
Yeah.
Relax.
I'm assuming your
It's
boys
just
are glued to the
another
TV
job.
for deadline
Come
day.
on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's just
Well,
all in, seriously.
at least
There's
you're
something
linked to
really
something.
effed
I
up
mean, our
about
business
this.
is done already.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there.
We couldn't even get rid of Slab.
Okay.
Or McTominay.
You're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Uh, why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Yeah, because this always goes well in games when you send the random guy in by himself. Surely nothing could go wrong here. Pretty underwhelming, that's an understatement. Or pants, man.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
And I'm being polite when I say we're pants. I mean, we got Amrabat over the line, but... I mean, unless Amrabat's going to score 20 goals for us. I'm being sarcastic when I say that. What the f... User okay. Bad when this thing's overheating. Leaking surprise, he ain't scoring 20 goals. I mean, at this point, we'll stick a wire up front. Can't be any worse than having him in the defence. I'm missing something here. Nah, if I actually went forward and pressed A on it instead of being stupid. God damn.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were
Don't
out
tell me it's
cold.
1-0 already.
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay. Not gonna lie, there's actually quite a few options here for presets. Now if I go back to, I've nearly got Keats there. There he is. Eh, beer's not quite right, but kind of close. The only problem is it doesn't have my pasty skin. There we go. I'm not going to dilly-dally on this too much because it's a bit more like it. I don't think it's got a purple tint in it, though. A bit of grey in it. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, background. Okay, well this is going to be, without reading into it too much, we'll go for... What do I like the sound of? Probably a pilgrim. Yeah. Hmm. Bloody hell, they don't have enough stuff like traits and that. Increase. Twice as much. I mean, they say traits. These are more bloody pros and cons. Yeah, we'll go with that. Healing and food items aren't as effective. Okay, that could be fun. We just pick something else randomly. Yeah. Oh wow, I actually get to name them. I mean, be rude not to. How could we go with it? Confirm.
I forgot you listed pilgrim on
Yeah,
your
I didn't realize there was
application.
much stuff.
Don't see many people on spiritual journeys in this line of work. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Huh. Well, makes the paperwork easier, and we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never
It's a
mind
hell of a lot
what
of
it
settings.
looks like.
It's supposed to be like
It's
an
worth
awful lot of
more than this
customization you
mine
can
has
do.
pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Okay. Okay, first person, third person. Probably wouldn't be wise to do that.
Contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group?
Which was sure, and it
What
almost
kind of a
does that
joke?
loop thing perfectly. That's what I like
Not
to
a
hear.
joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's something
they
I need
got
to
a
focus on
reputation.
my own.
Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Check that out in a
Yeah,
bit for sure.
Come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Alright. It's like they're in the lower right to access your inventory. What? Nah. I mean... What the hell? This is going to be a nightmare for me. Yeah, so I nearly died and they put me straight back out. God damn. I was gonna say it hurts when flying in. God, I'm supposed to be followed. I have to say, it's a very good looking game. Who did? God did. Probably sounds crazy with headphones, I'd imagine so.
Barrett?
Hey, he's up. Fuck off.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract.
Surround sound,
The
yeah.
tastes are a bit
Blow
more
my ears.
sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here.
Unfortunately, it
New guy
isn't
found
minute. It's like it's
Right.
Xbox exclusive.
And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals
It's
on
actually
Bendy?
on Game Pass, but
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool.
I'm not gonna
He
lie,
passed
I
out
paid
after
like
the
30 quid to get it early.
Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
No, it won't be too sarky.
That fun, huh? Not the most
We won't be
gentle
too sarky
push
to him
the
yet.
great mysteries
It is
of
on PC,
space,
yes.
but hey, been
It's
there.
also on the PC Game Pass.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing. Or you
It was actually
ever
in
again.
development for
That's why I like
PS5.
you, Lynn. All
However, Microsoft acquired a studio that was behind it,
Reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
so there was a bit of uproar about that.
Barrett?
I don't know. Get weapons, that's what I like to hear. Grab a weapon. Yes, sir. Hold to equip. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. We'll take that though. Oh no. Ah, there we go. It's one of these now where I just haven't a bull's notion what we're at, but we're going to figure something out. I am going to be a meat shield. Confirmed. I bet. Bloody hell. Well, I like to see the combat's going to take a bit of getting used to. I mean, I can't miss if I get that close. What are those? Ooh. Your health's low. Press A. Okay. Ah. Press down and then press down. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. How the hell did he get all the way over there? What the hell are you doing? Having a picnic. I probably shouldn't be standing beside that. Okay. I wasn't expecting that sort of start. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take it.
Ran straight at those pirates like it was
Okay, let's take
nothing.
everything. Car. Nah. What do you got? What's a rip shank? We'll take it.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Well, this guy didn't have a good time.
Good. Me? I'm just gonna pass out as soon as my heart stops racing.
Mm-hmm. Did you pick? No idea what it is. Rescue axe? Sure. Let's be a loot goblin and take everything we can find.
Really should have paid more attention.
Of course.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure.
Time.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
You're getting kidnapped. Let's ask the question.
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yes. See your point.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Fine work, my own Padawan. Yeah, let's be polite.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and
People
hey,
said this had a
take
slow
this.
start.
You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
How long before they start manufacturing them watches?
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Questions, okay. That's the first question. Am I getting a
Technically,
ship?
it's not even mine. Consider it alone. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
That might be a good question.
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
And yeah,
And
can't be arsed
Vasco,
talking to you anymore.
don't let him break my ship.
Let's go, robot. Okay. I'm waiting for him. Okay.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a class
I mean, I can take that and sell it.
starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's...
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no
And
fun.
learning to ride a bike.
Unless, as
I will
strictly
attempt
defined
to
by
boost
Sierra,
the shields,
that
just in case there
Research
are any
station,
difficulties.
okay.
Dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine
I'll have a quick look at this, see what it is.
The Discovery class starship
Graphics for the
Frontier,
mission cream.
back home in one
Okay.
piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from
Food and drink.
Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Well, I ain't got anything unlocked to actually do anything here, I don't think. So, we'll ignore that for now. Jump seat. Ooh. Pilot seat. I mean, they barely trust me to drive a car, never mind fly a
Shields
bloody
ready.
aircraft.
The rest is up to you.
I see that short up now.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Okay. Optional power pole systems. Okay. Ah, I see what it's doing down here. Okay.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Straight to Saturn.
A ship's engine has a sweet
It
spot
is
for better
supposed to be
during
free world.
turns.
It's supposed to be like loads and
Draw
loads of
your
planets to
attention
actually
to
go
the
off and
HUD.
explore.
You'll
Kind of like
notice
No
a
Man's Sky.
speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Of course, we're locked in tutorial mode here.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Versus speed, okay. I feel like I'm not actually moving.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength.
Yeah, I'm not
Shields
actually moving
protect the
unless I'm
ship
missing
from
something.
hull damage. Without a hull, but be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay. Let's skip the tutorial side of things here. We'll figure it out on the fly. What am I actually supposed to do now?
Adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship
Oh,
combat
crap.
tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. It's that ship! We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Oh, I feel like I'm a sitting duck here.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy
I bet.
shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Helpful's actually got any ability on this. Distance to siege, you're damn right about that.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it
Sorry, not supposed to
before we
hit
can
that.
access the remains.
Fly close and press A. Okay, that much I can manage. Okay, I probably should stop hitting everything. I can't lie, the flying controls are a bit janky. Anything here for me? No.
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh, balls. I bet. Oh my. This is nearly giving me motion sickness. Damn it. Nyong. Good job, this is just a tutorial because I'm actually struggling with it.
Anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete. A perfect staging area for pirates.
Yeah, we'll take all that. Shower date menu. From there you can open star map. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That is the star map. Okay, we've already been there, so we don't care about it. Okay, that's what I was missing. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's hit the first one we see. Actually, help if I knew what I was doing. See if we can get this engine into overdrive. I genuinely feel like I'm not moving here. I've definitely done something wrong. Oh, that's definitely a better camera for this. Let's go back here for a second. Set course. Okay. What about that? Feels hard to comprehend that every planet is accessible. There's... I can't remember, I read somewhere there's... I don't think every single one is as such that you've come across, but most are. Right. This is, I'm assuming... Ah, alright, I'm probably actually supposed to have just gone here. That's probably why it's not letting me go anywhere. Because I'm being stupid. Welcome in, Grace and Max. How are we? I'm not long into it. about half hour in, but I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
We have arrived in orbit.
There, you can
The
open
abandoned
star map.
facility with our Crimson Fleet captain
Fair.
is on the surface.
Still kind of getting used to it. It's... how would I put it? I like it so far. It's just there's a lot to take on board. Your star gives you information about the environment. Just scan, rotate the planet until the... Okay. So basically I'm still in the tutorial stage. Okay. So what do I do from here? Sure, it's just a case of go and land on it and hope for the best. Yeah, we try it. But yeah, I do like it so far. It's different. I'm very noobish at it though, as you might be able to tell. I didn't even boot it up. I was working all day and I literally just got home and booted it straight up, so I'm kind of going in cold. Okay. So, let's have a look.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Now, the one thing I can tell you that I don't like straight away off the bat is the mini-map doesn't seem to be the best. It's about exploration, essentially. So I don't know if you're familiar with any of the Fallout games, but they're, the studio behind that has made this.
Be careful, Captain.
The principle behind it is you can pretty much go to any planet that you see. Ooh, was not expecting that. Jesus. Press LB to bring up the scanner. Okay. Just be an outpost. Okay. Except, did not expect that. Nearly pooed myself. Yeah, this game's kind of been on, I won't say my wish list as such, but I've been having my eyes on it for quite some time. So I'm actually quite happy that we get to finally play it. Now, I know it might not be the best game for streaming as such, because to some people it'll be boring. It won't be for everyone. But I kind of want to test the waters with it. Because I do like these sort of games, and something different. And I'm the sort of person that gets lost in these sort of things. I'm watching Call of Luke Goblin. Here we have Starfield. We do indeed. Made with Unreal Engine. Do you know that I'm not sure of? To be honest with you. By the way, Isaac, welcome in. I forgot to say that to you. Tells you how much of a noob I am. Here we see a wild CD-87 as he mines for minerals. How is my star boy? Good, man. Good. I'm literally about half hour into it, so I haven't a clue what I'm doing. I probably should just follow the checkpoint, but this is the sort of thing where I get sidetracked. I see shiny stuff and it's like I have to go for it. Okay. Let's ignore that for a minute and we'll actually go and do what we're supposed to do. I wonder how many war crimes you can commit. Well, see, this is the thing. This game basically lets you play whatever way you want to be. So if you want to be a space pirate, you be a space pirate. If you want to go and help people, you can go and help people. And the decision is yours. Now, it's supposedly a case of every decision make will have some sort of reaction to it.
They are typically unscrupulous and...
Now, how accurate and how game-changing that will be, I don't know. But we'll learn as we go. see. Now, the only thing I have noticed is the controls are a bit sensitive. I get the feeling this was designed more with mouse and keyboard in mind than a controller. You sleep and had night shift. Ouch. Ah, that's one thing I don't miss doing. Cannot lie on that one. Night shift could be torturous, mate. But, how'd it go? Forgot I actually had the light I could turn on. Okay, probably should open this. It went good, love it. What are the intergalactic laws? Thing is, that sort of stuff I don't know too much about.
These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Like, I seen an interview with Phil Spencer recently where he's basically saying you can go off and be a space pirate, you can go off and play whatever style you kind of want and do what you want. But every kind of thing you do, there'll be some sort of consequence. I'm not going to read that. What the f...
Your performance in that conflict was beyond adequate.
Wasn't expecting that. You're leading Bowen. Love that. Did he get called up to the England squad actually, or was he left out as well? Out of curiosity. So I'm pretty sure I read somewhere he got left out, which baffles me. Because if he did, I mean, Prattgate needs a kicking for that. Well, we had an absolute stinker. Your parents are out at a festival. Oh man, that's rough. It's one thing I've never been keen on is driving people while they're wasted. Because I'm assuming they've been drinking. Impact driver. Ah, oh, need a new one of them. See, again, this is my problem with these sort of games. I see stuff and I see value and it's like, ooh, shiny. Probably makes no sense for me to even picking up half this stuff. Yeah, we'll take these. Ah, that's enough wasting of your time. Think you were left out in Sterling also. See, again, that's Prattgate for you. Maguire, Calvin Phillips, Henderson got called up. Like, make it make sense. I genuinely think he hasn't a clue what he's doing. No more than me. Always fall asleep. Yeah, no, I'd definitely tell you right now, don't drink and drive. Coming from an Irishman, that... Okay. Wasn't expecting him. You got money though, I'm taking that. Nothing in there. Great, I got baited. This is one of these things where I kind of expect something to just pop out now and scare the living bejesus out of me. Especially when he's standing over there. You mean when you're a passenger? Yeah, see, that's the Irish in me there. Assuming when I hear drinking and driving, it's like, yep, don't do it. Do as I say, not as we do. Okay. Deal with the Crimson Fleet, Captain. See you again. Just know something's going to go wrong here. I'm already getting the weapon ready. We got pirates. Love it. Ooh. I believe it's not fun to drag 100 kg. Yeah, that's what you call not good for the back. Aha. One of these, I don't know if I can actually sneak up. Nope. Definitely not sneaking up. Not when you turn like that. Yeah, boys. What the? I got Here's me talking about sneaking up on something and I get snuck up on. 2 shots to the arse, 1 in the head. Up. Oh, new 5 bullets. Yeah, we'll take that. Leather jumpsuit. I wear them on weekends. I gotta go over and have a good day. Thank you for popping in, by the way. Appreciate that. I know it's not a Fall Guys stream, but I will be doing one again. It's just that when this launched, I kind of want to get in and have a look at it. But I do like the looks of this. Apparently, yeah. Okay. Okay, why jumps? I was wondering why. Inventory. What have I got weapon-wise? Inspect. I mean, we all know I'm going to take this. Have I played the Alien games? I'd played some over the years, but it has been a while. Just want to check the controls real quick here. Sorry now for this. Of course, it gives me this sort of stuff. I mean, can I not just... What happened to just show me like a controller? Okay. Isolation. I think I have. It sounds awful familiar to me. Anything in here? Because I'm... Not Isaac, you weren't in here, mate, were you? And thank God there's bog roll. We know what happens when there isn't. I have friends who shat himself playing that. I'm pretty sure I have played it, and I'm pretty sure I also came close to touching cloth. Shotgun shells, don't mind if I do. I'm pretty sure that just said spliced worms. Well, glad to see the cuisine's good. Safe, unlock. Fill up slightly layer to open the lock. Surely that's what that means. Okay. I mean, I pretty much crapped the bed here already. And again. Does it actually show me what's next? Am I missing something here? I mean, that can literally only be that one. Oh, hold on. I can actually cycle through them, you dumbass. And I still made a mess. Okay, let's use loaf a little bit here. This is what you call painful when you're watching someone be dumb. Okay, so that has to be that way. And this is apparently a novice one. Yeah, I'm going to pretend that we didn't even come across that safe for now. Blue lab outfit now. Sleep, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. Pray for me. Frag grenade, that'll go well. He'd be stuck on that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't exactly explain too much there on it. As in, like, they're just basically like, yeah, go have fun. Sure is another button for changing actual gun. That I can just hold more than one. That's light. Outpost. Gotta be, surely. Do you like games that need brain work? Same as, but the only reason I'm not messing around with it a bit more is, I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me be stupid. Like I'm currently being. Okay, let's just go back to these weapons for a real quick second. If I favorite it... Ah. That makes more sense. Favorite that there. And favorite this one here. So if I go back out and push up on the D-pad, I now have all my weapons there. See, that makes more sense. Oops. I think they kind of, give you a hint towards how you can have different weapons like that. Now I just noticed there's a hell of a lot more red on the mini-map all of a sudden. So we might pull out this. God dang it! I had time to be reloading, it's like I'm playing Call of Duty all of a sudden. Yeah, not really bothered about leveling up in the minute game. Help it with your brain, which I haven't. I have like 1% brain capacity, I think. If you haven't been able to tell already from the last few streams. How is that bulletproof? Yeah, we'll let the robot take a bit of abuse for now. How is he? Oh man, I'm having a hooper. Come back, you little. Never have enough of that. Have it in the legs. Glad I found this machine gun. Although, as I can see here very quickly, it flies through ammo. At least give me a chance to loot, game. Yeah, we take another one of them. Oh dear. Do 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 do. So far, initial thoughts are I quite like it. Controls are a bit
I'm detecting a safe
not as
nearby.
clean as I'd
You could
hoped.
make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for
What the
personal
f...
property rights.
Where did he disappear to?
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed.
Oh, at least it came back out.
More roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Well, Z, it looks like we're going to have to learn to lockpick. Okay, well, this one's obviously got to be here. And then this one, you'd have imagined here. And then this one, surely next, right? See, why couldn't the first one have been that easy? I swear there was a big difference considering the first one was a novice and that one was a novice there. I guarantee if I went back to the other one, I would absolutely still fail and struggle. You gotta put it this way, I'm after doing it and I'm still brains frazzled from it. Roof access. Let's go. Now the one thing I will say is the load times actually aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. I mean, surely we just take everything that's here. Ah, balls. We shoot first and ask questions later? Because I do see something looks like it'll explode. That might backfire. How much else you got? A bit late showing up now, robot. Oh, no way. You liked it. It's a very Bethesda game when ammo is already an issue. Please avoid getting shot. Yeah, I'm not so good at that.
Exoskeleton damaged. These criminals really should be.
Not to mention I don't exactly have the range with these weapons. Yeah, 10 rounds. 21. Okay, we got a bit of ammo back here in this. Bloody hell.
Peace is no longer a viable option.
Yeah, peace is no longer an option, so I might have shot early. I mean, what? I swear that's never happened before.
Enemy damage registered.
Okay, I don't have the range to be shooting these from here. So I'm hoping we can actually do this without getting ruined. Time for a bit of a flank maneuver. For once, I'm using my brain. Can I actually sneak up fully? Not like that, I won't. Oh well. Something tells me one of my weapons aren't exactly the strongest here. Oh my, this is on normal. What the fuck just happened there?
Close range.
We'll record that because I have no idea what that was.
Combat. There was a human dead.
I'm noticing that might be a real big issue though. That might just be an early doors thing, but hee. Have it.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters.
Okay. That went well. So, just real quick. Went on to the wrong thing. Holy shit, the galaxy's huge. Okay, that one's apparently better, so... Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't be standing out here when there's a big thing at the top that says I've run out of oxygen. Ah, that's why, because I've got too much crap on me. Doesn't seem bad, actually. Fast travel to ship, because can't carry too much. It's the first time I've ever been told I'm packing too much. Let's see. Okay, we need to drop something. Ooh. We're equipping that instead of dropping it. We will get rid of... So we have a modified one that does more damage. God damn. When did I get a legendary? Okay. Drop that. Drop that. Hopefully we have enough... No, we're still too heavy. This is going to be a problem early doors. Fuck it, let's drop this one. Okay, should be able to fast travel now. As you can see, I'm still figuring out the controls. few seconds and I'll be back, actually.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
It's what you call a professional streamer when he's got to leave partway through to use the bathroom. Select missions in the bottom section. There we go. Okay. Now, if I was to have one complaint, how would I put it? It's not, the controls aren't too clear, if you know what I mean. Now, obviously, sort of thing we'll probably get used to it. But certain things like that there, for example, take a bit of getting used to.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected.
Oh, God.
You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Even the thought of that has just made that's honestly turned my stomach. Okay, I'm clear to land here, but like, how? Pretty sure I'm not supposed to attack any of these. As much as I'm really tempted to. Ah, open planet map. That'd make more sense. Ooh, an outpost as well. We will head to the city though, see what it's about. They really are. Like, I have to say, graphics-wise, they've done a hell of a job. Like, no two ways about it. The graphics are... Now, to be controversial, I know people will turn around and tell me that like Spider-Man PS5 looks hell of a lot better, which, in context, it will do. Because the world isn't as big in it. I mean, the world is supposedly huge in this, and if they can make it look this good, with supposedly the massive level of world that's in it, then I have to tip my hat to them. I mean, it does feel kind of alive, because there seems to be a lot of stuff going on around me as well that I don't have to get involved in. Because normally, like, you'd have NPCs and they'd be doing SFA. Whereas they seem to be kind of at least doing something.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered.
I mean, even background stuff. I mean, even background. Oh,
please keep moving. Sergeant
no,
Yumi's looking
no,
for
I'll be scanned.
reliable people to help the guard.
Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
See, I just talked to that guy randomly and all of a sudden I've got a new mission.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
See, the real question is if I did have a bounty, I'd probably want to get attacked there. And apparently you can get bounties and everything on yourself by just being a knob. Which could be the route we go down yet. But yeah, no, I do have to say I'm not keen on the map down the corner. That's something I'd love for them to change
This
because...
is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Like, looking at that map in the bottom left, like, I don't even know what any of it is. And if I press start, that's my ship, that's missions, that's inventory, skills, and star map. I forgot I leveled up, so might just take something here. Persuasion. We will take that. Yeah, more like a compass. It's exactly like it's like, for example, normally now to be a shop indicator or something, like I genuinely don't know what any of them indicators are, and like there's no real map layout to speak of.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times,
Ew.
I simply cannot
Donuts.
quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Buddy, it's
Hello,
coffee.
and welcome
Kick
to
one, get out of the
Terrabrew.
way,
How
and
may I
let
serve?
us...
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terrabrew offers is my favorite. Certainly. Please take your time.
Bloody hell, inflation here or what? 75 quid for a coffee? I want to be some serious coffee. No thanks.
Hello.
See, again, if I look on the map here, that, technically speaking, it doesn't change anything. Damn, exactly. Wants to be a different kind of service I'm getting in there.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of
Well, get me
transactions.
gold.
If you've got questions, just ask.
Yeah, let's see what you got for sale. Let's
please,
skip the
take a look.
pleasantries this time. Thing is, like, sell, okay. Because I mean, let's be honest here. I've got a rake of crap already that I probably don't need. Like that. I ain't good enough to be going up close and personal. You've just seen what I was shooting, like. Keep that. Fuck it. I know I have it equipped, but I have 7 of them. No wonder my guy can't move. I'll keep the cutter just in case. Ammo we're keeping. Spacesuits, I mean, I've got 1. Ooh. Okay, we sell that and we keep this other one. Let's show how much attention I was actually paying. Notes. Miscellaneous. Bubble level. Why did I pick up half of this crap? Nah, well, I know why I did, but still. I wonder if I give them the foam cup, will they actually fill a coffee for me cheaper? See, the thing is, you think there'd be a thing here that's basically like sell junk. Try. Like, for example, if all this stuff is adding mass to me, which it seems to be, then I don't even know if I'm supposed to keep any of this. It's I mean, normally like, there'd be some sign, like an indicator that says, right, you better keep X or Y. I just need to check something here. Okay, so I've got 2 of these helmets. Yes, I do. I'm an idiot. Pretty random stuff you got there. Exactly. Like,
Thanks for coming in. Hope you're finding appreciate the business.
like there's no.
If it
I'm
belongs
after clicking
your
on this
ship,
silly
thanks
one
for
like
shopping
3
at
times trying to get out,
Mercantile.
but there's no indication like of like, oh, you should keep or you need. Let's equip that.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
So would I, but I ain't paying 75 quid for it. Hell no. Probably should have actually equipped other weapons. Oh. And let's go. Okay, so obviously I'm supposed to go here, but it's nice that there is different districts here and all. Okay, loading time seems to have shot up a bit, so something's happening. That's why. Holy. Again, the compass thing though is just like, do you know?
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
What the hell?
We just need to convince her that President Abeyo is.
I mean, to be fair, I suppose it doesn't hold you by the hand like other games would at this stage. I mean, we've basically just got past the tutorial and we're already in, like, open waters, I feel like. I mean, yes, technically it's telling me to go here, but I mean, I can go off and do whatever I want. Which is kind of nice. For the sake of stream purposes, we are actually just going to go
We
to the
may
point.
be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation
Just in case you get what direction you have objectives or something. Seems to be.
always has been.
Because, like, I give you an example right now. If I back out here and we say go to this. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Unknown. Unknown. So, if I click on one of them, you have not discovered this location yet. So, it's kind of confusing in that regard.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
Fancy.
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Should at least show how for everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no indication of. Is it like 2-second walk from here, or like a 2-minute walk, or bloody 2-hour
We have a
walk?
lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
That's it, exactly. Yeah, let's keep it peaceful.
I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
No.
What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Oh, that was interesting.
You all believe me now? Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. Honestly, country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
I kind of get that vibe too, to be honest.
They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between
God damn.
no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting.
Should either stab in the back or
Now,
should we
would it?
bay one of the two?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Oh yeah, make me do all the work.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Yeah, you
And
might be
here,
right, see.
I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time. Everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Very much so.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Yeah, I just get a house just like that. I mean, if I'm supposed to follow, why is she still standing there?
Hey.
Eh, crap, let's get out of it.
Stay safe, okay?
You've got a marker over your head,
So,
we'll go with you.
Are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let's wing it.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an but it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself. And for you
Alvarez,
to
such a
learn
beast,
more
putting in the
about
work
us.
everywhere. Like I said to
going to be sticking
you,
with
you will not
for
miss
this.
rice with him.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
I'm going to call this, well, they'll be called controversial, I'll say it right now. I'd actually take him over rice.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you
See, a
don't
lot of the
bring
hype
UC
around rice
security
is
to
because
our
of the
doorstep.
passport.
Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission.
You're right that
In
she's
exchange,
suspicious when she's done
we
time.
give you latitude in your choice of means. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I reckon you've actually done good business doing that. Okay, so apparently she's now a crew member. Muy bien.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you ever need to build a base for field. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building, it is even possible to set up multiple outposts. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost. Captain, I will proceed to my
Manager crew. Okay. I mean, I've got 2 spots, yeah. Fuck it.
Hi. Please return soon.
Sure. See my parents? God, no. I'm just gonna make my way over towards this other marker real quick. Just if I can. Ooh! I nearly absolutely mullered myself there. Wonder will we survive this? Well, let's find out. God damn. I have to say, performance-wise, it's actually Okay, so apparently I'm right on top of that one because it's moving around me. This is actually the entry point back into the place. Well, so what I should be running towards are the ones that aren't lit up. Soft landing, yeah. I'm assuming the ones that aren't lit up are where I should have aimed because they're ones I haven't actually been to. That'd make sense. Why am I running out of oxygen? Everyone else is walking around without a helmet on. Okay, let's actually go visit
How can I
Pops.
be of service, Captain?
Of course, I've gone the complete wrong way. What? Again, see, that indicator isn't the best to tell me which way to go.
Good day, ma'am.
Soft landing?
Each
Nope.
of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies.
I mean, I have to say, considering this is the first proper planet we've been on, there's quite a bit of stuff on it.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
I didn't even realize she was still following.
Newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What is this?
United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something. What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be...
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking.
You mean hitting the bars, don't...
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way.
Okay. See, again, that indicator is very poor. I mean, underneath me, really? At this point, I've done more swimming than anything. Actually, I'm going to say we must be near full timesies. It's still 1-0.
They're not even teenagers yet.
Okay, that's one thing ticked off. Fuck it. Hit, left without her. So long, beach.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
Actually holding the ball. That's what I like to hear. Uh-oh. What the fuck is this guy?
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really
22%. Not bad.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
No, God.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation.
Is this my,
There's
like,
no
you know...
maybes about it.
I don't even know what to call him. Like someone trying to really big me up.
Hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you,
I already want to shoot
what are
him.
the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
I mean, there's no real good way of having an outcome, is there?
Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way here? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? I'd have to know what you looked like first.
This
And
guy is
now
creepy.
I do. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Oh, if at some point I can actually put a bullet in him, I'm going to. Mind you, this could be a piss take too.
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet?
Well, at least we know there's
If not,
drugs in space.
I can start one.
I can't bring this guy with me.
My apologies, oh great and magnanimous hero. Forget we ever met. But if you don't mind, I'll hold on to this memory for the both of us. For now, I'll take my leave until we meet again.
I pray we don't meet again. Let's run away really quickly from that guy.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Ooh. I think I'd rather have stuff jumping out on the screen and scaring the shit out of me than that guy. Where the fuck have I made it to now? See, again, there was no marker for this place to actually say this was here. I mean, I would have skipped this if I just kept following everything.
This is down here. Stuff tops. It's kind of sick. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. A lot of people will tell you it's the worst. One step above being homeless. Me, I like it. It's more But hey, you need something else, I'll be here.
Like, genuine, I would have skipped all this place here. Which looks like just like one giant market. Yeah, if I could wear my helmet anyways.
Welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
I'm just literally walking into someone's house. No, my look, it's the crazy super fan. Okay. Exactly, so much to explore. Like, again, this is why the map thing's kind of bugging me, because I wouldn't have known that was there. I just clicked on it randomly. I was like, okay, well, let's have a look and see. Like, genuinely. Unlock requires computer 1. Actually, I forgot I did get something else here. Persuasion theft. Ooh. Oxen fitness, stealth, weightlifting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for this. Not gonna lie, the fact that I ran out of space so quick. Probably should have looked towards like wherever lockpicking was in that, but. Okay, we're taking that anyways. It's on the floor. It's mine now. That's open with a computer. Well, that tells me I can get a computer and start hacking stuff.
Yeah? Everything good? We're here to help.
What's this, the DMV?
Something what I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district.
I can kind of see why the reviews were saying it takes a while to get going, because...
I don't know why UC Security bothers with an office down here when they're clearly not interested in helping these people at all.
You'd have to have a serious memory for this, with the way the map is. Otherwise you have no clue where you're actually going. Like right now, I know I came in this way. If I didn't know that, and if that marker wasn't there to indicate where my next thing is, I wouldn't have a clue where I am. Well, that's the only downside to it I can see so far, is literally the map. Like, as in, like, no mini-map. Other than a compass. I mean, if that's the only complaint I end up with, then I can live with it. God damn, where'd he come from? What the f... Yo. The hunter.
I'm not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Oh, we got to say that to him just to be a dick.
Ouch. 2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up. Well, outside
It's the thing, like, they put so much into it, and they decided, yeah, let's not bother with the mini-map.
That can be handy when I need it.
That's the part that I'm confused about.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that.
Be selfish.
Yeah, you got that right. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
See, why couldn't I recruit that guy instead of the creepy one? I mean, you literally had the option to recruit a stalker. Okay.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
Greetings, Captain.
Okay.
That was
Shady
fun.
people all around, yeah. Including the one on the sticks. Let's check this actually real quick. So I'm assuming the stuff I was getting earlier I can use here. Like for example, aha, yes I can. Of course I have none of the material, but it's good to know I can upgrade weapons and that. I'll be a fucking long time upgrading, because apparently all that crap I collected before I don't have any of it. 2-0, love it. Who got the second?
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be. Ask whatever you'd like. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind
That's right, actually, you're leading the league.
odds with my spiritual center.
That's something I won't say
Having
about us this
been
season.
out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent ones. I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But don't. You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is exploration is my entire. That being said, I will make. Before I graduated from school, we called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but Oh, okay then. Maybe another time.
And that's enough chat and shit.
All thrusters firing.
I'm gonna jinx it, but I have to say, we're day one launch game, with no big patch on day one. It's actually going quite smooth. As much as I hate saying it, normally when you get games now, day one, they're filled with bugs and crashes and glitches, and we haven't really had that. Thankfully. Okay, so the science outpost there we didn't check, and we didn't check this place. So before we leave here, I think we go explore. So who got the second goal, Zay?
To go for landing.
see what's out there.
Zuma, the cat kicker. Love that. Okay, I've just literally landed and I've got 2 red dots, which I'm assuming are these bird-looking things. So you know what we gotta do here. Come fly with me, come fly, fly away. Probably should take out something like, I don't know, the shook. But me, they're ages away. I wanted to scan them just so I could see what they were. Okay. I literally ran out of ammo on that already. Wow. Go on, love, I'll let you kill them. Not. Daff. You would have thought these things were so hard to hit. I regret attacking them now. Fuck me, for a weird looking bird thing, it's actually way bigger than I expected it to be. This time we ignore it. H2O.
There's got to be something useful out here.
Ah, so there is a surface map if I go into it. Vultures, yeah. Why do I have to go in that way to it? Fuck me, this area is huge. Jeebus. Okay, things were still moving in the background apparently. Ah, that's... And that went well. Kuda's in for 5 minutes, love it. Okay, let's do that again.
Captain, do you require my goodbye for now?
First 10, yeah. Only took like nearly 2 hours, we'd say. But you know. Thing is, I don't even know what direction I went in now. I'm assuming it was this way. Oh, loot and score, did they? No, that's the clean sheet gone. No harm, though. We still get the dub. Or I'm assuming you will. See, I told you there was drugs in space. Just found some glossy stickweed. Man. I'm so gonna die by doing this and all. Like, I'm just literally running around in the middle of enemies behind me and just scanning shit. Not to mention I hear a ship landing. Bloody hell, don't tell me it's 2-2.
Got anything on your scanner?
What the fuck is that? What are those? Toxic gas, see? That's what you call being silly. Shit. Well, I didn't see these dinosaur-looking things last time. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to attack her and not me. Good to know that everything wants to kill me. Oh, that yoke does though. Yep. Okay, the shotgun's nice. I'm gonna say you've left me in suspense. Yeah, we have found something in this direction. Wasn't expecting an outpost. Intense extra time. Did you clutch it out? I'm hoping you did. We nick some stuff here. I mean, borrow permanently. Eh, nothing worth it.
Hello.
Is it wrong that I really just want to pull the trigger? Home with the dub. Love that. I just pressed A to talk. You either speak to me or I
Hi
shoot
there,
you.
traveler.
There we go.
Could you spare a moment? We're studying the life forms in this area. Our scanners aren't in the best shape. I don't suppose I could interest you in lending a hand? Ideally, the scans would be of non-damaged specimens. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Okay. Scan living creatures. I mean, I've kind of been already doing that.
Pardon. Yes?
Don't fucking ignore me. Surprisingly tight game. Luton are one of them teams that are going to struggle a lot this season, but I still think they'll give a lot of teams a game.
Yes.
A lot of snobby people in space. See, normally I'd pick up everything and bring it with me, but the fact that you can't hold as much stuff means I don't want to. I literally came in here and there was nothing. Okay. It's weird that you gotta go in this way to get to the map, though. Like that. Maybe to actually lay a marker. Oh, hold on. That would be how you do it. Yeah, like I said, it's tight game. Luton will surprise a few teams. I don't... Look, they're not going to survive. But they will surprise a few teams. They'll get a few results here and there. But I mean, I put their survival chances to next to nothing.
Zeroing in on anything useful? There's no indication there if I could have actually got that or not. Which is a bit confusing. This didn't go well last time. Well, do have this. Oh boy. That's the feeling you're getting too. Yeah, I think, how would I put it? They won't survive, but they'll surprise a few people. Well, that's a glitch. That's a real tiny one. Yeah, I'll let her take care of that. Or not. Have it. See, I feel like I'm just literally going back the same way I just came from. This is what I mean by the map thing. Like, it's really hard to make out. Yes, exactly, yeah. Like, it's the only downside I've come across yet. Like, the controls aren't as clean as I'd like them to have been, but I can get over it. It's the sort of thing you'll grow into and get used to. But the map thing is going above me. Unfortunately.
Now, maybe there is a better way of having a map or something without I just don't realise it. It could just be that. Like, again, I've been spinning around here now, and only for the fact that I remember I put my travel point over towards that thing. I hope you can upgrade the map, I really do. When I finish in a bit, I'm going to have to actually look at it to see, because... Polymer. Thank you. I feel like this stuff belongs to someone, but... eat us. I mean, I'm literally running around in circles at the minute scanning stuff. Oh, that shot not register. There we go. Just thinking the same, at some point it might be available. I hope so.
So that's what
That or
those
else they do an
look like on
update
the
with
inside.
it, because it just make it a lot cleaner. Because at the minute it's kind of hard to keep track of what you're doing and where you're going. Unfortunately. Now, like that, maybe I'll get used to it. I just kind of wish they did, you know, put a bit more time into that side of it. But again, if that's the only complaint I can have about the game, then it's a dub. It's like, realistically speaking, if hypothetically you're on Xbox and you've got Game Pass, if you wanted to wait for the... you could get this free in like 5 days with Game Pass. Like, costs you, other than your monthly subscription, that's it. Nothing. I mean... bloody hell. Normally you'd be paying 70 quid, 80 quid for these games on launch. So, I mean, I can't complain. Game Pass, well, see, I have Game Pass Ultimate, which basically gives me all online, kind of like PS Plus would, and gives you access to everything, and I am spending €15 a month, which might sound like a lot, but the way I see it is if I only got 3 games on Game Pass in the year that I played, over here a brand new game when it comes out is €70. So if I went out and bought 3 games, that's €210. Do you know what I mean? So if I get 3 games that's on Game Pass, that's Game Pass paid for the year. Or at least that's how I look at it. Now, not everyone will, but I have to say it's worth it. Like, for context's sake, I don't know if you seen the video I put out earlier, with all the games that's coming to Game Pass. That's just in 2023. I mean, you're gonna get the likes of the new Forza, as an example. Persona Tactics if you're into JRPGs and stuff like that. Like, there's something for everyone. I mean, if you were to literally to look at Game Pass, what's on there at the minute. Now, they do take some off and put some on in time, but I mean, you've more than enough time to actually go and play them. Like, I have to say, it's a great service. And that's not me being an Xbox fanboy. I just think in general it's a great service. It's kind of like Netflix of gaming. PlayStation were actually on about doing something similar to it. Now, time will tell what it'll be. But they have said previously that you'll never get, like, launch titles on it. Like, as an example, when Forza, the new Forza, when it comes out, literally day one is on Game Pass. It's like, if you're on Xbox, I don't see why. This is the thing, you still have to pay big money for if you have PS Plus. Like, I don't understand it. Like, for this €15 a month, I'm getting my online and I'm getting all the games. Now, I don't know how much PS Plus is or PS Online, but I'm assuming it's like €60–70 for the year. At least I'm assuming it is. Like, you're getting that as part of this as well. Now, what I'm interested in seeing is because Xbox have, well, I think the deal has gone through now for Activision. Will the next Call of Duty be free on Game Pass? Because if it is, that's huge. I can't see it, but it'll be interesting. Because I mean, if you start putting titles like Call of Duty out day one on Game Pass, that's when people's heads kind of start turning and going, hang on a second. 80 quid a year. See, that's the thing, like, I don't get the hate Xbox gets. I mean, I've had both throughout the years, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have a PS4. It's literally in the cupboard. It doesn't get the love it should get. Like, I don't see the point in me spending 80 quid a year to be online on PS when I can be online on Xbox and kind of have the same benefits. I mean, the only thing I'm going to miss out on at the minute that's on PlayStation that interests me is the Spider-Man games. Now, would I buy a console for it? No. Like, I don't see the benefit. That's mad. Like I said, Game Pass, 15 quid a month, and you get access to so many titles that, no, obviously, there'll be ones on there that you'll have zero interest in. Because they do, to be fair to them, kind of put out something for everyone on it. Like, you've seen yourself in the list of games I put on that video. There's some that you're just like, nope, not for me. And there'll be some that you're like, maybe. I mean, Warhammer is an example, like, that's going to be on Game Pass. Again, not for everyone, but there's some people that love that series. And, like, that's a huge bonus to them. And again, if they were to go out and buy it, it's €70. So, like, it definitely does have its pros. The PS guys are elsewhere, but I did have like 360, I think. Yeah, see, it's a bit of a weird one because I had the original Xbox and the PS2, we'd say. And I won't lie, the PS2 got a hell of a lot more love, sorry, I should say. And then we'd say we came to the Xbox 360 and the PS3 era. And the 360 got a lot more love from me than the PS3 did. Then the Xbox One, PS4, kind of a 50-50, but as time went on and Game Pass became a thing, I kind of went down that route because it just made sense financially. I mean, it's a day's wage to get a game. And then, like, if you add in, like, we'd say on PS, day's wage plus 60–70 quid for the year, I kind of made the decision, right, well, I'm only going to get it on one. It makes no sense for me to be having two consoles going online. Just for me, from a financial point of view, it makes more sense for Xbox. Plus, if I'm going to be streaming, I'll have a bigger selection to play from without actually having to pay, if you get me. Like this, for example, I could have waited 5 days and got it for free on Game Pass. It's like, I said I'd go this route just because
armor,
I have
we
options.
sell the best protection you'll find out here. Repair it all ourselves.
Repair my ship. Didn't even realize it was damaged.
Your ship isn't.
Yeah, I was thinking. But no,
You
it's
can
just
usually tell where you've been by what you have to sell.
from a financial point of view. I just kind of look at it and go, well, I'm after buying that like an idiot. Well, I must want to equip that first before I sell
Remember
stuff.
us, if you need anything else.
All the kids have PS5, and that's what the son wants. Yeah, you see, this is the other side to it. I can't lie, I'm not even going to pretend. PlayStation 5 is way, way more popular than the Xbox. Now, will that change? Time will tell. New gen FIFA would be lit. No, I had to go the Xbox route just because, well, first and foremost, it was easier to get one.
You in the market.
And in general, I just grew more comfortable with it. There's no point me telling you otherwise. Well, it's to each their own. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. Am I going to finish the whole game? Hopefully at some stage, but I can't lie to you. It's about... Apparently the campaign itself is about 60 hours long. Which, that's just the main story, we'd say, without doing any other side quests. 500 euros PS5 is still crazy. But to be fair, I mean, the Xbox is up on that as well, I think. As in the Series X. Now, you could always go the Series S, which has slightly less performance. But it doesn't have a disk drive, which means you have to be online for everything. And then I think your issue is the memory capacity. Because I don't think the memory capacity on the S is as good. I think it's only about a 500 gig hard drive. Bearing in mind,
Independent colonies.
this game, for example, is 125 gigs. You'll get quite a few streams from this, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll put it this way. If people watch, I'll play. But if it's one of them things where people aren't interested in, then I ain't going to waste your time.
That should help us out.
I mean, I can give you an example. I streamed Fall Guys yesterday, and there was, at one stage, like 9 or 10 people in. So, if people are interested in this, 100% I will be on it. But I said I don't want to bore people either. Okay, so an actual workbench. What do I need? No mod. Uh-huh. Now we're getting somewhere. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Fall Guys is popular despite, we'd say, it's been around for a bit. But it is popular, I have to give it that. And Anthony Taylor just subscribed, thank you so much for that. For some reason, Stream Elements thingy isn't popping up, but I appreciate it. Yeah, Fall Guys is one of them, but Fall Guys is fun too. I mean, you see it yourself, say. Like, you can just kind of take the mick with it a bit and relax, and you don't have to take it serious. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm too long in the tooth for taking games seriously now. Like, I mean, more about having fun. I mean, if I sat here and took everything serious and started raging at everything, it'll be entertaining for some. But not everyone wants to see it. Do you know what I mean, if that makes sense? Oh, sorry, Amber Taylor's a legend. Thank you so much for that. So my alert thing is actually working. Took a while, but yeah, like, see, this is the kind of thing when it comes to FIFA, as an example. I'm contemplating streaming it, because I'll give you an example right now. The likes of Keats, Mini Slake, all them guys, far better players than me. And what you call like an average or above average FIFA player. Can I stream for Wildlands? I think that is on Game Pass, actually. So it's something I can consider, yeah. Again, I'm open to anything. It's like, for example, the last, let's say, week or so. It's, well, I'm only really streaming a week. Maybe a bit more. It's mainly been Fall Guys with viewers and stuff. Getting people involved and just having a bit of fun. This thing is level 5, so I can only imagine how well this is going to go. Like, for example, Z, you wouldn't have really played too much Fall Guys before. I'd, like, seen the stream it, you played a couple of rounds and you actually got to realise it's actually not a bad game. It's a bit of fun. I just got annihilated. Oh, wicked. I told you how good I am at multitasking. Well, like, to go back to the point I was making, Keats is a far better FIFA player than I'll ever be, right? You have other guys that are good at grinding out the menus and content, and, you know, they're good at that. I'm not sure what I'd actually bring to the table is what I'm getting at. So unless I can find some sort of a niche, whether it'd be like, I don't know, say tactics or reviews or something like that, but then again, that costs time and money, and as in, like, you'd have to put money in to actually get it out of it, so I'll say. We'll see where we go. The thing is, I'm one of them that'll kind of pick up and play anything, which is why I'm Master None. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather try and have a bit of fun with something. Like, I could stream the crap out of VAFC, right? Play Rivals, play Champs, lose my head. And it'll be okay, but once I start to get annoyed with it and bored with it, that will come across on the street. And when someone can tell you're not into it, then it doesn't come across well. So, I'm more about keeping it fun for you guys. Like, if I'm here and I'm bored, then it comes across and you're like, well, this guy's about as entertaining as peeing into the wind. And I'm going to absolutely get killed here again. Yeah. Okay, we're not using the shotgun anymore. I'll give you an example, right? What do you watch Keats for when he's playing FIFA? And that's not me knocking Keats, by the way. Well, like, when you're watching him, you're watching his gameplay because he's sick at the game. Like, if you watch FIFA Bros, or Amir, I should say, you're watching Amir because he's funny. Do you know what I mean? He has these meme moments nearly. If you think of your favourite, we'd say, well, I'm going to say FIFA, but it'll be EAFC now. If you think of your favourite FIFA content creator, they have something that separates them from others. Do you know what I mean? Like, they bring something that other ones don't, and that's why you attach yourself to them. And basically what I'm getting at, you kind of have to have a niche, something that separates you. But if you don't have, then you get lost in the shuffle. Man, absolutely getting shot. There's some entertaining guys out there, yeah, and they don't die repeatedly at the same thing and keep going for it, saying as if not to give up. This is what you call the definition of insanity. Now, a normal person would probably either avoid this or turn the difficulty down instead of being silly. But I'm not a normal person. We ain't picking that one's got 10 rounds though. Yeah, see, if I do FIFA, right, and I'm telling you straight up now, I will be playing some, don't know what way I'm going to do it, but there will 1000%, other than the FIFA points I get on pre-order, they will be the only FIFA points going into it. Undoubtedly. So it'll definitely be an RTG sort of thing. Now, there was something I was considering, right? And I'll tell you straight, because I have no problem telling you it. I was tempted to go the evolutions route and kind of do something based around them. But the problem is, right, hypothetically I go for Garnacho as my evolutions pick and boost him up and build a series around Garnacho, right? The problem is that puts me down the Man United route, which basically a lot of other ones are going to be Chelsea fan, could be an Arsenal fan, could be City fan, whatever it may be. Instantly alienates them. Because they're just going to go, oh, it's a Man United series. Don't want it. Not interested. Man United series. You have an idea yourself, man. Yeah, I do like I have looked into the evolutions thing a bit. I do like the concept of it. But I just think it's one of them that you can very, very easily alienate a lot of people. I'm not sure I want to go that route. If I alienate a lot of people, then, you know, my channel is so fresh on the scene that if I start alienating people straight off the bat, then I'm not reaching an audience. At the minute, they'd be bantering alright. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I essentially... The plan is... And I won't do the first part of the plan on stream because it will bore the living crap out of everyone. But I'll be doing offline drafts with the FIFA points that you get from the start for the 4.6k, right? And that's why I won't be doing it on stream, because who the hell wants to see me smash offline drafts? Because I don't really want to see me smash offline drafts. But the reason I do that is the fact that you use them 4.6k points on offline drafts, you win every draft, you do a load of objectives, and you get a crap ton of packs. And then you get yourself a crap ton of coins. Then, basically, like I said, I'll pick an evolutions player to build on. Not sure who. Well, that's kind of the general idea of what I've got. The problem is, when you do a FIFA series, people want to see you play champs. And that ain't something I'm doing on stream. Because I want to lose my head. And see, the other issue then with that is, I just want to check if I got any other weapon, because this is not going well. No, I don't. Okay. The other issue then is, like, even if I do play champs, I'm not going to do well, especially on new gen. Like, no disrespect, but New Gen. If I don't know if you played New Gen actually. Out of curiosity. 'Cause the only reason I ask is, for example, on old Gen this year,
I hope we find a use for that before it spoils.
hit 18 wins a couple of times, right? I kid you not, you go into New Gen, you'd be lucky to hit 11. That is the difference that's in it. So like I said, it might be something based on evolutions. Don't know yet. Your max is 11. Are you on new or old? You're on old Gen, aren't you? Oh, look at. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, New Gen is genuinely way harder when it comes to FIFA. Genuinely, especially like, because the thing with New Gen this year I noticed is everyone's team is like ridiculous all year round. You're like an old Gen, you might come across like one or two, I won't say average teams, but they're not like super squad teams. I mean, day one on New Gen, it's fucking mental some of the teams you'll come up against. Like, they are literally stacked from the start, because like people on New Gen for FIFA 23 at least just spent at the beginning. Like, you were coming across Mbappe's day one and Ronaldo's and Neymar's, and you're just kind of like, Jesus Christ. And full of heroes and icons, and you're just like, how? Like, how much have you spent already? Like, I found New Gen way tougher, and I didn't, to be honest, FIFA 23 New Gen was a bit meh. Especially the dribbling. I prefer the old Gen because you could actually dribble and move and, you know. Now, fast forward to now, apparently New Gen is actually quite good. So, I'll be looking at that. But yeah, evolutions is something that I'm thinking about. I was thinking about something based on duos. Now, I haven't broke the news to Keats yet, but I don't think Champs is duos, unfortunately for him. So, might be a duos thing, maybe for rivals and stuff like that. Not decided. Depends on who I can get involved. I mean, hey, people see me play, they might not want to do any duos. And then the other thing I was thinking of, but I'd be mainly I'd download the old Gen version for it. Bit of clubs. I do think the potential is going to be there for clubs in the next one. Due to the fact that they've kind of focused on it a bit more. Because the only thing I have against pro clubs on old Gen is yeah, exactly. Footy King has a right style there for it too, to be fair to him. Because I was going to say, the only thing I have against clubs is no one really looks at clubs early doors because they are more interested in Ultimate Team. People only really look at clubs as the year goes on because they're kind of fed up with foot. I am absolutely mullet here. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only reason Keats looked at clubs is the fact that Ultimate Team's a bit dead now at the minute. Same for a lot of them. Like, I mean, I can't blame people. They're trying to get content out of it. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is why I'm kind of thinking of doing a bit of duos, because I think myself personally as well that if I have someone else there, it kind of distracts me that bit more from the bullshit, basically. The issue I have currently is the player base that has New Gen is limited. So, I'll say, I've one or two things in mind. haven't really said yeah or no to anything. Just banter a bit, exactly. Like, the worst thing I can do is load up EAFC, right, day one. Come up with an idea, and then take it serious. Because it will go nowhere. I'm not good enough to take it serious. Like, I'm not good enough to take it serious, not funny enough to have the banter side of it. So, I kind of have to be careful what I do. And as for the pack side of it, I ain't got the capital to be doing anything other than Road to Glory. So I'll kind of, let's see where we go. But like, again, open to suggestions. But I do think the evolutions thing is kind of one thing I want to look at, because I think you could kind of get a series out of it. You know, like how a lot of people in the past would have, like, I'll give you an example. Mini Minter had, I think it was the very best, and he had the Zidane zone and stuff like that. And other people will have one marquee player and they'll upgrade as they go along. I think I'd rather do an evolutions version of it where, say for example, you're allowed 3 evolutions. Build my squad from that and keep them in. Yeah, I think evolutions is one of them that a lot of people are kind of going to be interested in, especially the free to play players. Like, because you do objectives and they upgrade. And all of a sudden you might have had like, I don't know, let's say a 75 rated Garnacho, and he's now like an 85 rated Garnacho. And he's so dead here. I got caught in the rock. And I don't mean Dwayne Johnson. I don't even know why I'm still exploring this thing here, because there is actually nothing for me to do. I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, I do like the concept of evolutions, and I was looking at it a bit from Aramis from what he showed me. And like, there's certain things in it that you're kind of like, okay. I think, for example, you can pick a striker as long as they're under like 84 rated or something, 4-star weak foot, and under like 80 pace and stuff. You can pick him and then use them to upgrade. It's like, I'm pretty sure Garnacho is going to fall into a lot of the categories, and then you could turn him into like an 85, 86, and all of a sudden he's juiced. At least, that's the sort of line I'm thinking a lot. Again, nothing's definite. I'm not... But if I'm going to do something, it's going to be like that. Because the other side of it I was thinking was possibly even... And it would cause a problem if I did do it. But it was trading. The problem with trading is it's only going to be for a few people that are going to be interested, and the rest of the people are going to be like, nope. They'll have their own niche as well. Like, I mainly do silver trading. It's boring. There's no real... I'm so dead here. Silver trading, we'd say, right? It's boring, there's low margins, but it's easy coins. But people aren't going to want to watch that. Well, tell a lie. There'll be certain individuals that'll go, oh yeah, this is how I can make coins. Okay, I like that. But most people are going to be like, nope. Not for me. So... I'm kind of in the mindset of, I want to do evolutions and I want to do a bit of duos. And a bit of clubs. So, I'll say. But I can't lie. I don't even know if I'll play Champs. And if I do, it ain't going to be on stream. Champs is one of them that I just think the pros don't outweigh the cons. You have to remember, I work weekends too. Like, I don't want to set myself in a foul mood for the whole weekend. Something to build community around. Exactly, so that's why I think duos would be a bit of fun. The only thing with duos is I kind of have to be careful on what I do. And what I mean by that is, how would I put it? Say, for example, you're doing duos with viewers. You could have someone in the chat that's like, well, I want to play now. And then if you don't, they leave, they don't come back. So it'd be kind of one of them that'll either be duos, we'd say, with mods and fellow YouTubers. Because if I do anything else, I think I could get messy. So it could. So we'll see though. No. Not much. Series Way Back is one of my favorites. Just born. Oh, hey. Sway is elite. He is elite. Do you know, it baffles me that it took him so long to get to over 1 million subs. Baffles me. Not to mention the work he does on his edits, his intros, the whole lot. Like, I can't understand how he didn't hit 1 million subs way sooner, and to be fair to him, and I know I say only 1 million subs, but when you compare it with some of what others have, I mean, he's still only on 1.08, which for him is criminal. Because his content is just, it just hits different. Like, I've seen other content creators out there, kind of like, how have you got so many in comparison? I'm going to give you one that's controversial. A lot of people love him, but I just don't see it. And that would be Matt HD Gamer. I don't see it with him. I understand there's horses for courses and stuff. I just don't get the... I don't know what it is. Other than the fact that it looks like he's had about 15 lines of coke every day. But if I look at... Oh, crap. This is what I get for trying to look at the stream... Or, sorry. I was trying to look up Matt HD Gamer's sub count for a second. He is on 2.44 million subs. Now, would you call him a better streamer than Zwei? Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't call him a better content creator than him either. And yet he's got over twice what he has. Again, it's no disrespect to him, I've just never seen the allure of him. Like, for the work that's the way he puts in. It's insane.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
I don't understand it, but... I mean, I can't talk. Oh, they're definitely different leagues. Like I said, I understand that there is certain ones that will go, yeah, I do like his content. It's just, I don't know, his flow or his style or what. I'd watch... yeah. Not to mention Cuntleton FC. Like, I don't know, it's just a weird one. Okay, I think this is going to be the end of my exploring, because I've just realised I've got 2 bullets left. And that is literally it. Can we fast travel back? Of course, I've hit the wrong button here, I think. Okay, let's go back to here, because Yeah, no, it is just brilliant. It's different, man. Honestly. And I'm here for it. Now, just after looking at the time, and when this loads in, I probably think I'm going to call it, because we've actually been live for nearly 3 hours. And I can't lie, I didn't feel it going. Which is mental to say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause this real quick here. And I'm going to dashboard it and quit out of it. But just because we were on about Game Pass, before I do go off, just going to show you this real quick. So Lies of P is an example that's coming day one. These are just recently added. These are coming soon, which includes the likes of Payday 3. And if I click in here further, you'll see a few more. And if I was to go back up to the top real quick. I actually didn't realize that was coming to Game Pass. Interesting. If I go and click on Show All, as you can see here, I'm just going to slowly scroll down through. But you can install any of these at any given moment and play unlimited. Now, as you can see, there's quite a decent collection. And we're still only at, well, L now, we'd say. And again, this gets added to and updated all the time. So yeah, there's a small few to pick from. Now you can also get game trials and stuff, but I don't usually bother with. I didn't realize this was coming to it though. Which let me just have a quick look at. Yeah, it's not on it just yet, as you can see by that tag there, for an Ultimate Edition. This is why I don't like spending. So, I am going to call it there. I appreciate you for sticking it out, Z, because you're a trooper for doing so. And I can't promise, but I might actually be on tomorrow for a bit, but we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know in the Discord, and we'll talk to you soon. In peace.